Welcome back one and all. My name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2. Where we left off last time, we're about to leave on a boat with Malady.
Let's go.
I accept. And let's board the boat.
Grabs the vessel with two hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on board behind you.
God woken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in bright, warm sunlight. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind you.
Alright then.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as God-woken. The fate of this God-forsaken world now rested on their shoulders.
But no pressure though, right?
At least on the shoulders of one of them.
Are you saying that there's only one real God-woken and the other ones are just sort of tag-alongs? Could it be me? I hope it's me. If it's not me, that'd be kind of anticlimactic, but you know what? That'd be fine. Technically, I control all of them. Oh.
Sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
We're liberated. Like the blood of a lot of magisters. Maybe too many. Actually, you know what? Nope. I have no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as odious a duty as those dead magisters held.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles. The magisters learned that the hard way.
What were they thinking, standing against an Eternal? I almost pity the poor, ignorant beasts.
A hard-fought freedom, sure. But if spilling blood is bad, it shouldn't be so agreeable.
For a good group, we're kind of full of murderers.
Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the Seekers need help manning the ship.
Okay. If Ben Mez has taken Miko's ring from Sibyl and meet Golem cage key from Sibyl using magic pockets. Oh, I see. Our group sort of disbands temporarily.
Lord. So close to escaping.
Well, we're not going to loot anything yet, because we're going to go respec really quickly. First.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's-his-face and so-and-so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those God-woken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Very glad indeed.
I'm sorry to see so many fallen soldiers.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive.
What? The fan says, slowly and through clenched teeth. What the hell?
Apparently, you didn't hit hard enough.
That's not true. I hit him to death.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive.
Excuse me. I've got some critical business below decks.
What could possibly be more urgent than getting this boat moving again? She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
I should take a crack at turning the wheel.
You're welcome to try, though I doubt it'll help.
What Gareth means to say is don't bother. Livewood will only move when it wants to, or in this tub's case, when it's forced to.
I see.
That's right. The ship's made of an elven ancestor tree, spirit of which is still trapped in every plank. What we need is a way to control the bloody thing.
Do you have any leads on how to gain control of a ship?
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
Okay.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they?
I'll look around. I'm eager to get away from Fort Joy.
That's the spirit.
Alright, conversation done. Let's go pick up our group. I don't actually know if we can grab them. I have no idea. I only know about the respec for this area.
I know when I see it.
Talus's assistants. We'll talk to them in a minute. I want to find my group first. Hey, there's beasts. There's at least somebody. Oh. No, that's not Sabine or anyone. That's Leia. There's Fane. Okay, let's grab Fane.
I must say, you may not be an Eternal, but you are certainly not as temporary as many of your fellows. You handled yourself well.
Thank you.
Personally, I am just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast. Wind travel may be primitive, but it is at least efficient.
The ship is livewood. It doesn't need the wind to move.
Livewood? You have taken a dead elf and carved it into a pleasure yacht? I knew you people were barbarians. I had no idea you were sadists too.
That's true. It's kind of grim.
Well, no matter. Whatever gets me to Reaper's Coast quickly. I have an excavation site to explore.
What do you hope to find at this excavation site?
The only treasure worth digging for. Knowledge. I was investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Some were even intact.
Cool.
Alas, I was not the only one there. Those red-robed idiots were scurrying about too, trampling precious clues under their ignorant boots. They caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions, and dragged me here. Still, it's good to be on the move again.
I'm going to laugh and tell him I'm not in any rush. I want to relax and maybe have a drink.
Ah, yes. I have heard that your people enjoy various fermented fruits and vegetables. It often seemed to be involved in... Pardon? Was that an invitation? Were you trying to initiate some form of mating ritual?
I certainly was.
Why, that would be excellent. I have been curious about this for some time. The social interactions, the expectations, the mechanics.
This is getting weird.
Come now, let's begin immediately. I shall compile my notes afterwards.
Fane grabs your hand and enthusiastically pulls you behind the screen.
Things are going to get weird, guys. Fane is going to give me a bone. I just want to...
Well, that was most unusual.
Yes.
I mean, I had read all the leading authorities on it, but I didn't think... It's just... that thing you did with your tongue, it was quite unexpected.
Ah, yes, the Yuthel Gore split. It's one of my more inventive tricks.
My goodness. It was certainly an experience, but I must admit I was expecting something more.
Way to buzzkill.
Not from you. Certainly not from you. It's just that well, I felt nothing.
You're a skeleton.
Neither the warmth of your touch nor the fire of your passion. I may as well have been churning butter.
Alright then.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, you were...
This is the weirdest conversation
Sublime
ever.
Test conditions, really. It's just... well, all these books promised a transcendental experience. Instead, it was merely biological. Now, if you'll excuse me...
The skeleton pulls a notebook from his robes and starts scribbling. You can hear him muttering something about highly unorthodox, lack of sensation, and coccyx. You ponder his words as you pick up the last of your belongings. You're almost sure that's what he said.
Fane, come with me. We'll get further as a team.
A team? What an interesting prospect. You certainly seem capable in Fort Joy, and a companion on Reaper's Coast could be quite educational. Very well. I am open to this. I believe you normally spit on your palms to seal agreements, but I seem to lack the fluid and the desire to touch you. I hope a hearty verbal agreement will suffice.
Yep, that's fine.
Very well. Let's be off.
Well, that was odd. I can't say that I expected that from my conversation with Fane, just trying to get him in my party. But you know what? Weird things happen. Just gonna call it an experience. Yeah. An experience. We gotta find Sabine. There's Gareth and a bunch of dead people. And a bunch of dead geists. They did a pretty good job of clearing out the ship. But I really just want my characters back for the moment. Oh, Red Prince is up here. Perfect. We at least have another one. I hope we don't have to sleep with the Red Prince
There
too.
you are. High time to stop gallivanting and resume our journey together, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Off we go then.
Thank you for just straight up joining my group. It gets weird if you have multiple partners on the same boat within minutes of each other. One of which is a skeleton. Sibyl, where are you? That's Sergeant Cirilla. That's some child named Han. That's a cat. There's a dude named Tarkin over there. Not who we're looking for. Oh, there's Sibyl right there. Okay, good. We will grab all of our characters finally.
We've braved the joy, and I lust for further adventure. What say you? Shall we continue?
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sibyl in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side.
Okay, so we have all of our people again. And there it is. That's the respec mirror I was looking for. So,
I found something.
I guess I found a board, but we're going to do our abilities first. So, we can actually change most things. But I kind of like his appearance. It's fine. Memory 11. I'm actually going to knock off one memory on him, I think. Give him an extra strength. He's got tons of warfare, but we don't need that much warfare. One pyrokinetic is just fine. And we're going to knock off a couple two-handed as well. I want to grab some actual other abilities with him. For example, one level of Geomancer is good to get for Fortify. Well, you know what? We have other people to get Fortify. Let's grab Hydro. I mean, he's kind of just our brute force hitter. So maybe just Pyrokinetic, Warfare, and two-handed are good for him. 10 is the maximum anyways. I mean, we could just knock off a couple more points and just get 10 points of two-handed. But that's silly. Let's not do that. We need some more sweet warfare skills. Now, as for civil skills, that's what I wanted to redo. So, we're going to 1 persuasion and take a lucky charm. So we'll have 2-2. That sounds pretty good, actually. And we'll accept that. Next up is Sibyl. Her torso is very creepy looking, actually. Elf skin looks really weird. Anyways, finesse, constitution, that's actually pretty fine the way it is. We're going to lower her scoundrel a little bit. Maybe not that much, though. I mean... Okay. She's got 1 Hydro from gear. She does have the ability to heal. I'm also going to give her some warfare later on, but for now, what do I want her to have? She's got 1 polymorph. But let's just get rid of that, because polymorph... I mean, Chicken Claw is an amazing ability, don't get me wrong. But she's sort of focused on the murder everything in the first couple of rounds of combat. And she's really, really good at that. So I want her to be continued good at that. Thievery 3 sneaking. You know what? I'm just going to get Thievery 4 instead. Her stealing is what we need her for, because stealing stuff from vendors is really, really important. Red Prince. We'll take a look at talents too in a moment here. That's fine. Actually, maybe less constitution, more strength. Pyro 1, Geo 1. I'm actually going to give him Geo 2. I'm going to get rid of leadership. Its range is not far enough to make it worthwhile. That I've noticed anyways. And my group's usually pretty spread out. So let's grab a warfare and a... third Geomancer. Might as well do talent somewhere here. So skilled up, comeback kid, opportunist. If I got rid of opportunist, what would he get instead? I have all skilled up. Could get executioner. Living armor's not too bad. Picture of health is actually quite good. Maybe I will grab a picture of health. And he's only got 4 warfare for the moment. Give him 5 warfare. Okay. The biggest respect that we have is going to be Feign, which is what we're doing right now. I'm actually going to take off a couple of Constitution, give him another memory, and give him an extra wits. We're going to lose the Pyrokinetic. We're going to lose Arrow Thurge for now. We're going to lose Geomancer for now. We're going to take Summoning, Necro, but more Summoning. Summoning and Necro, I think, is what we're going to do. Our Incarnation is now level 10. That's pretty damn good. I was hoping to get him... Well, we can get one more and get him a Hydro. The reason I want a Hydro on him is so he can heal. Yeah. Alright, and then here, Telekinesis, Lore Master. Telekinesis we don't really need. Lore Master's probably better off for him. Talents, all skilled out. Far out, Glass Cannon. Those are all still fine. Let's check his feats really quickly as well. Skilled up Opportunist, Pet Pal. Yeah, I guess that's fine for now. And what are hers again? Skilled up, Parry Master, and the Pawn. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we're all done respecking our characters. Let's take a look at our Incarnation though. We've also lost a ton of spells, so for the time being, we're going to be a little bit low. We're going to find some Necromancer spells for him, though, and give him some better things. But I want to try the Incarnation. Look at that beast. It's huge. And awesome looking. Okay. Very cool. Excuse me. Nope, don't take weapons out. There's the loose plank. Let's loot that. So we have a smoke grenade, some potions. Oh, I want to show you guys. My inventories are actually not too badly organized now. Except for like the grenades and stuff, but I'm going to sell most of those, if not all of them. But yeah, I spent some time doing all the book stuff and everything. Now, where are we going though? Upstairs, I think? Let's start at the top of the ship and work our way down. It's probably the best choice. Also, we can talk to people and find out who the vendors are and see what they have any loot for us. Also, I found out we can butter up vendors. I was talking to someone and they were like, hey, you should just give vendors like a couple hundred gold. You'll get massive discounts. It'll save you money in the long run, as long as you're going to use those vendors for a little bit. And I think we're going to find some good stuff on this ship, hopefully. So if there's good stuff, we will butter up the vendor before buying. Let's talk to Simone first.
There must be something around. You made it, Godwoken. Good. Not all of us did, though. The sooner we leave this island behind us, the better.
So she has restoration, which is fine. Do we have restoration left on our skill book?
Think, damn it. Where would a
No, he has one Hydro though, so we might as well grab it. That makes it that's the only thing that they have. Oh, we didn't change up Red Prince's stuff. Hang on. One sec. We have to go back down for a brief moment. Luckily, it's a quick run. We didn't do Red Prince's civil skills. I want him to just basically be a barter machine. That's all I really want him to do. Oh, it is all he is. Never mind. Well then, fine, be that way. Alright, let's go get ourselves a book. We only need the one book, so we're not going to bother spending money buttering her up to have a good reputation with her. Red Prince.
made it, God.
Yeah, whatever.
Good. Not all of us did, though.
Give me restoration and rain, because I hate fire. Keeping the more cost-effective things for later. Might not be able to, though. Getting closer. I like how our crappy pants are worth 3 gold. And that. And that. Basically just all the generic junk, I guess. She doesn't have very much money, so we have to make this pretty close. Okay, good enough. You're kind of a crappy vendor. Let's find another vendor. Gareth, do you have any things?
Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the list once we get this thing moving, shall we?
Yeah, we'll work on that. A barbarous axe, not really all that great. The illuminator, I think we sold that to him. Decoration sword, portrait, these are things we sold to him. In terms of books, not really anything of note.
Keep Lucian.
I should probably talk to him, hang on. Hang on,
May the fallen rest easy in the Hall of Echoes.
What about your tiff with Malady?
I won't let the fallen be forgotten. I'd be no better than Dallas, no better than Alexander, if I just tossed their remains into the sea. To think that whelp spawned from greatness. He deserves no better fate than his silent monks. All this blood, children ripped from families, seekers ripped from me. He's down there now, guarded like some precious jewel, rather than leashed and flogged like the dog he is. Amazing to think those of us in the Order once assumed the gods were with him, and only him. That was before we found the others.
Others? What do you mean?
Other Godwoken. When Lucian died, we waited, and waited some more. Alexander never rose to divinity. Then we started to find more like him. We weren't the only ones who noticed either. Not every Godwoken we found was alive. And so the Seekers were born. We found Godwoken, housed them, fed them. I loved them like family. I was naive. But let's leave the past in the past and reach for what's ahead.
I'm gonna ask about Melody. I thought she was a seeker too.
She's not exactly a seeker. She's not exactly an elf either. Half demon, Meister Siva says, and I don't doubt it. I don't know how Siva came to know her, but Melody's a proper ally. She's not easy to like, but there are times I admire her coldness.
Gareth fingers the hilt of his blade. He stares at nothing in particular before turning his gaze back to you.
Keep
Goodbye.
Lucian close, Godwoken.
Alright, let's loot some dead things, and then we'll, figure out how to get this ship moving. Oh, I'm looting with the wrong character. Although, to be fair, he does have +1 Lucky Charm as well. Due to some item he's wearing, probably. Cloud, you're dead. I don't know who you are, Cloud. But I'm sorry that you're toast. Oh, she told me which Dead Seekers were empty. Geist still looks super cool.
Pray that they may find rest.
A Sodden Diary, we'll read that shortly.
I remember this one. His name was Kerbin.
Kerbin.
His friend
Well.
Saw couldn't save him, it would appear.
Pray that they may
I will take all of his stuff in remembrance. Goodbye, Kerbin. You are a fine loot pinata. Alright, I think that's about it for the upper deck. One could say we've completed our upper decker. Oh, except there's this. What's this? There's like fire on the deck. And ballista. Although I don't think the ballista have anything to do with us at the moment. And Maeve. I don't know who Maeve is, but let's talk to Maeve. Maeve?
Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive.
Stennis. No, wait, I'm gonna be a good person. I've been told it's imperative to get the ship sailing. You have to search everywhere.
I know what's at stake, but I have to warn you. This ship is alive and dangerous.
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
Okay.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
Did you learn anything useful before the figurehead attacked?
Nothing. The ship is live wood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow. I just don't know what.
Well, I'm sorry about your dead person.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead.
Well, there's no time to spare. If this figurehead is connected to whatever controls the ship, I have to take a look.
She sighs.
I know. Just be careful.
I will. Why doesn't have any things on his dead body? That's kind of disappointing. Being eaten literally by my dog. He's nibbling my elbow. It tickles a great deal. Alright, we're on the second level now. Where are we? There's some repair hammers and a workbench. I'm going to steal all the hammers. And I'm going to steal the anvil. Apparently not. Alright, well, it's in the box. There were no heads in the box. There's also a storage chest apparently, which is good. I don't actually know what it does. Oh, I don't want to pick up random boxes though. I also heard a funny story from someone who's played this game. Dropping things on people does damage based on how much the item dropped weighs. So I had a friend who maxed out telekinesis and just maxed out strength. Filled a box and bag and like vases and stuff like full of just everything you could find that weighed a bunch. It ended up being like a few hundred pounds or 1,000 pounds or something like that. And he would just throw it at people, telekinesis. By the end of the game, it's doing like thousands of damage a hit, which I thought was hilarious. I'm not going to do that, obviously, because that seems really broken, but I thought it was rather amusing. Nothing so far on this floor, including people, really. Oh wait, there's somebody here. Oh, it's a rat.
What are you doing?
Do you know how to steer the ship?
You creatures with your legs and arms and your opposable thumbs. You always want to steer the ship. You need to trust the ship. It knows what it's doing. It dances to the tune.
What tune does the ship dance to?
It goes la 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 la, or something like that. It's pretty catchy, but I can't remember how it goes. Good thing Dallas had that book, eh?
How did Dallas use this book?
Oh, she opened it and looked at the marks on the inside. How the hell else?
You're right, that was a dumb question.
Alright, alright. Go to the nose bit of the ship, open the book, look at the markings inside it, sing the song. That's it. Get it right and the ship will dance to your tune. Get it wrong and the ship will kill you.
Oh.
That's always entertaining, for me anyway.
Well then.
Sweet Divine. Oh, poor Duggan. Can't believe he's gone.
Why do you have no loot on you? I'm looking for vendors, but there's just garbage around here. And there's Beast. I don't care about Beast. Beast is one of the other NPCs, as you may or may not remember from the beginning of the game. Oh, Exeter is a shop dude. Do we have any stolen things from him on here?
Ifan, it's good to see you again. We need to get this ship moving, or else we're dead. Keep your eye out. Who knows what'll help us.
You have a store though, right? Yeah, good. But you only have polymorph and scoundrel abilities, so that's not super helpful. I guess I'm not going to rely on you for any gear. I hate you. Whoa. It's a decent... Oh, we sold him that bow, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's go talk to Dallas's assistants.
The silent monk leans forward slightly and stares at you straight in the eyes. She seems eager for you to say something.
How about hi?
The silent monk leans from one foot to the other. He seems eager to move.
Right. Okay. Well, below decks we go, I guess. For now. So, oh, I guess, yeah, we're out of time on the video, so we'll end the video here. We'll be doing another one right away. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.